Hey guys, so this week's video is not going to be exactly one of my usual, haha funny videos, so if you're not in the mood for some real talk or you're here for a funny video, then bye, I'll see you guys next week and we can move on to funny things after this week, but today I really need to talk about something kind of serious, so brace yourselves, time for some real talk in Andeeland. 19 months ago, my aunt was diagnosed with stage 4 pancreatic cancer. Now, for those of you who don't know, it's very easy to not notice any symptoms for pancreatic cancer, mainly because it usually has none until very late in the disease, which is why it was at stage 4 when my aunt got diagnosed. Now, you may know that pancreatic cancer is extremely deadly and it's a very low survival rate even if it's diagnosed early. And she was at stage 4, which is the last stage, meaning that it had invaded other organs. So she did not have a great outlook from the beginning. However, my aunt, being the amazing woman that she is, decided to throw herself into several clinical trials and aggressive chemotherapy to fight this disease and to help learn more about it. And she made it an impressive 19 months before she actually passed away last week. My aunt was one of the most special people in the world. She did not have a single person who did not like her. She was loved by everyone, and I know people say that about people who are dead, that they were just the most amazing person in the world, but she truly, truly was a special human being, and the world is a little bit darker with the loss of her light, and it's just been really difficult to sit down and film a happy, shiny video, because I've just been adjusting to the slight change in light of the world. Living in a world where she doesn't exist, which is something that I've never done, so it's been an adjustment. And so, working off of that, I decided that maybe I would film a video talking to you guys about how to deal with grief and loss. There is really and truly no right or wrong way to grieve, so don't think that you have to cry or you can't cry, because you will know what you need to do. You need to just do whatever you feel you need to do. And it's okay if you don't know what you need. So if you have a friend or a significant other who is experiencing a loss, don't go up to them and be like, I know what you need. You need to do this. You need to do this to get over this. You have no fucking clue what they need right now. And half the time, neither do they. The best thing that anyone can do for someone who has been through a loss, who is grieving, is to just be there for them. To say, whatever you do need, I am here. Don't tell them what they need. Let them tell you, because they may know, they may not know. But you're caring enough to say that you will be there for whatever they need. That will mean the world to them. What I can recommend if you're going through a loss or if you're grieving, that you will always have your memories of that person, and you will always have the impact that they made on your life, and you can always know that they made a difference, because if their death is affecting you in a way that you are grieving, you've lost someone, you feel this way, then you know that they made a difference on your life. It's difficult because in losing my aunt to pancreatic cancer, it was almost something of a relief because, she had been in pain for a very long time, being sick, and so it's very confusing losing a family member or a loved one of any kind to a sickness or an injury that has been paining them for a long time, because at the same time as you feel sad and you're grieving for this loss, you feel a little bit happy and relieved because they're no longer in pain and they finally have the rest that they deserve from this. So you, at the same time as feeling grief, you feel a little bit guilty for feeling any happiness that they're passing, but it's not happy that they're gone, it's happy that they are free. And whatever religious thing that you feel might happen after death, we don't get into that on my channel, but whatever you think happens after death, you just have to imagine that they're no longer in pain, right? So the message that I want to leave you guys with today is that life is very short, and you should not forget that life is short, and you should hug your loved ones, not waste any time that you have with them, let them know that you treasure them. And just, you never know when your time is going to be up, because it could be sudden or it could be 19 months after you get a diagnosis of a pretty bad disease. And you could smash every expectation of time just like my aunt did. So use your time, however much you have, the best of your ability. Make a mark on the world, make a mark on one person. And the fact that my aunt chose to use whatever time that she could have left, knowing that there was about a 1% survival rate for people with stage 4 pancreatic cancer, that she chose to use her time that she had left to learn more things about the disease, to help researchers learn more things and learn more treatments so that maybe the next person will get to beat it. One of the most impressive things about my aunt was that she always wanted to help people even after she knew that she wasn't going to beat this herself. She wants to make sure that people in the future are going to beat it. So in lieu of flowers for her funeral, we are asking for donations to the Virginia G. Piper Cancer Center in Scottsdale, Arizona. So I will put up the address on the screen somewhere on here, and I'll put it down in the description below. If you want to make a donation to help cure cancer or pancreatic cancer, then feel free to make a donation in memory of Mary Bollinger. So thanks for joining me on this rather sad and subdued trip into Andeeland, guys. I will try to be funnier next week, but you know that grief can go on for however long it wants to go on, so no promises. You can click right here to be sent to my last video, or you can click right down below me to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to thumbs up this video and share it with your friends, and I will see you next week. Bye, guys.